Hi everybody, Adam here. Welcome back to our Lego room. In today's video, we're taking a look at the newest addition to our Lego city. It's Lego set 76269 Avengers Tower. A really amazing building. A really cool cornerstone to our Lego city. Impressive with all of the windows and the general size of the structure. The set contained 5,201 pieces, and the finished tower measures just under 3 feet tall. Lots of cool details to the building. The first thing I want to note is that I put it on a Mills base, so this made it easy to integrate into the city. You can see that I've swapped out the 2 lampposts out in front of the tower with my Brickstuff lampposts so that I can light them up. I have power going into the Mills base, and I've got a wire running into the tower itself. Currently, the only things that light up on the base and the structure are those 2 lampposts. But with that wire going inside, I think it would be really cool to add some interior lighting up the structure and potentially some exterior lighting as well. I think some lighting around the Avengers symbol would be really cool on the side of the tower. And then possibly even a blinking red light on the top there. Just a couple of things that I think would really, help make the structure pop when it is lit up and the Lego room is dark. And, with a building that is so, the whole tower is windows. So with a building that is created like that, really seems to call out for lighting, in my opinion. So gonna look at some different options, see what might be the best way to to get sort of the max bang for buck for lighting inside. But with wiring already available inside, it shouldn't be too bad to power anything that we put inside the structure. Now, I haven't attached every single minifigure that comes with the set to the building or sort of the area around the building. I've got a few of my favorites attached, and I think it's really cool all of the little connection points they've provided on the side of the tower for minifigures and equipment to be attached to the tower itself. Gives you a bit of an action shot for some of these characters, which I think is really cool and brings the building to life. Really love that Loki figure there. Great looking minifigure. And you can see, really like the micro scale version of the jet there. And then we've got Vision, Scarlet Witch. Love the fact that Tony is falling down the side of the tower and that his Iron Man armor is racing to catch up to him. I think a nice, cool touch. And, like I said, it's nice to be able to have those connection points for placing minifigures, not just in a standing pose, but in an action pose around the building. I think it looks really cool. And it'll be nice to try to accentuate a few of those spots as well with lights when we start to add lights up the inside of the tower. I really appreciate the fact that the building is, viewable from any angle. It's truly a 360-degree build. They've done an amazing job with all of the details on the sides, the back, and on the top. Some really cool techniques here. I really liked how this part of the tower was built, especially the curved element right here. They've done an amazing job with a variety of techniques to add a lot of angles to a build. And typically you think of Lego builds as being very angular, lots of right angles, but to get curved areas like this really looks cool. And, again, with the side window area here coming down the tower, again, really cool how that was constructed and how it attaches to the rest of the tower. Again, you can see some more details on the back here. Got the great minifigure. Love the way the Avengers symbol came together on the side of the tower. And, I think this will be a nice area in the layout for the tower. It'll be something that you can appreciate from, farther away. It'll really stand out and, be eye-catching from a distance. But when you come up closer to it, there should be a lot of details to appreciate regardless of what side you come up towards it from. So really appreciate that. And, like I said, I think once the interior lighting starts to come together, this building is really going to be an eye-catching piece in, when we've got the lights off in the Lego room. Now, this is on the far corner of our layout here. So you can see at the, in the far corner, right where the tracks start to turn and head around towards the grain elevator and the Eiffel Tower fairground part of the layout. I think this is a good location for it. My thought is to put a number of our other Marvel themed buildings over here. We've had the Daily Bugle in progress for a while. I want to finish that off soon as well. I think that it might be nice to have the Doctor Strange's mansion in between the two buildings there, give a little space. But interested to see how those buildings all look and work together. I think it'll be nice to have the Daily Bugle and the Avengers Tower close together. They're both very tall buildings and will probably block out this back corner of the layout here. Not a horrible thing, but that's why I want them in this part of the room. I think they'll, they're big enough that they can catch your eye from a distance, but they won't block too much of what's in behind them when they're over in this corner. But I don't think they'd look nice next to each other. That's why I think the Doctor Strange's mansion in between might help break it up a little bit and give some space, since the Avengers Tower is such a it's a tall and wide structure, especially at the top there. I think it might be nice to have a little bit of space and sort of breathing room around it. But that's kind of what I'm planning for this back corner of the layout. Now, before we go, let's take a quick look at the lights that are currently attached to the Avengers Tower and make sure everything works there. So you can see here we've got the two lampposts that are lit up. They will provide a nice bit of lighting out on the street here and some nice reflections off of all the windows that are a part of the building. But, they won't do a lot for the interior lighting. That's why, really think that adding some strategically positioned lights up the interior to light each of the little rooms that are in there, as well as some cool exterior lighting, around the Avengers symbol there. If we can get the blinking red light up top, and then maybe even a few strategic bits of lighting around some of the characters on the exterior. I think it could really, really help take this build to the next level. But, happy with the initial lighting down here on the street and the fact that we've got power to the building. You'll notice we've got the Brickstuff magnetic power connector there. And once the buildings fill in around this particular structure, the power will be able to nicely sort of carry all the way down the buildings here in the back row. But currently just using the connector connected to the battery pack here just as a proof of concept. So, overall, super happy with the Avengers Tower, a really fun set to build. So many great minifigures, and the resulting structure is really impressive. So many windows. But I think this is going to be a great anchor point for this end of the layout here, and looking forward to filling in some more structures around this as we build out the Marvel section of our Lego city, and work on getting Mills structures all around the building over here, as we fill out this end of the city. So thank you very much for joining us for this look at the newest addition to our Lego city. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And thank you very much for watching. We will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.